Yesterday's price and why you shouldn't care. How's the market? The good, the bad, the ugly. On this week's The Brian Murray Show. Welcome to The Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. I'm Brian Murray, and today's discussion point is yesterday's price and why you shouldn't care. So this quite frequently happens when prices rise quite rapidly or significantly over maybe a shorter period of time, anywhere from a year to 5 years. The suburbs are experiencing this right now. There are parts of the country where you're seeing this unexpected and unparalleled growth, right? Where that home that was in a particular area 5 years ago was worth $400,000, and today it's worth $700,000. Hoboken and downtown Jersey City experienced some of this back, in the early 2000s, where prices really jumped very quickly. Also, you're starting to see that in other parts of Jersey City and other parts of Hudson County now as well. And so everybody is focused on yesterday's price, especially the long-term buyer who's been around the market for a long time. If I had one nickel for every buyer who said to me, oh, if I'd only bought at that, when I could have bought this brownstone for $100,000 back in the 1980s. Or, oh, if I'd only bought that condo when it was $400,000 back in 2003. Guess what? You didn't. Or you didn't buy more of it. So it is what it is. And the fact that that brownstone is worth $2 million today, who cares about yesterday's price? If you're an investor, who cares about yesterday's price? Today's price is what it is. This is what the market is today. So the fact of the matter is, you can't focus on what happened yesterday. If you're an investor, if you're a buyer, and you're really concerned, well, maybe I'm buying at the height of the market and I'm a short-term hold. Okay, I get that. If you're a short-term hold, don't get in the market at all, because there's too many factors that are going to affect your number. If you're a long-term hold, the price is the price. Today, tomorrow, whatever it is, it's the price. And guess what? Over the course of time, things go up. It might be a short time, it might be a long time. But sometimes when you look at a price of, say, a 2-bedroom in Hoboken for $400,000, that was yesterday's price. That price is never coming back. It's never coming back. Don't focus on yesterday's price. Focus on today's price and tomorrow's price. This is Brian Murray with the discussion point. How's the market? Here we are, March 4th, 2021. How's the market? Hoboken, Jersey City. So let's look at the market. The good news is that the market is on fire. On fire. So right now in Jersey City, there's 199 condos available. In Hoboken, 213. The number that came on in the past week in Jersey City was 26, in Hoboken, 42. The number in the last month, 69 in Jersey City, 97 in Hoboken. So 97, let's look at that. 97 came on in the last 30 days. There's only 213. That's almost about half came on in the last 30 days. Under contracts in the last 30 days. 84 in Hoboken, 72 in Jersey City. Those are big numbers. Those are spring numbers for February. The days on market are coming down. In Hoboken is 45, in Jersey City is 46. Those numbers are going to continue to creep downward. So, kind of watch out for that. There are definitely going to be some areas there where you're going to start to see some tightening there. And sold in the last 30 days, 56 in Hoboken, 50 in Jersey City. But who cares about that? That was 2 months ago's market. And the percent sold, or the discount in Hoboken off of those ones that were sold, was 3.5% in Hoboken and 2.3% in Jersey City. But again, that was 60 days ago. That market doesn't exist. That was January 1st market. That market does not exist right now. I can tell you right now, homes are going, brownstones are going. They're going in a week or less. Homes that were sitting in December and January now have multiple bids. So how's the market? The market is bananas. It's great if you're a buyer because interest rates are super, super low. And look, if you're a seller and you're having trouble selling your home, it's great because there are buyers out there for your home. I mean, prices are not booming, but there are buyers that are buying. So ultimately, at the end of the day, whether you squeeze an extra $5,000 or $10,000 out of a home as a seller versus you get to move to where you want. Maybe you upgrade from a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom, or 3-bedroom to a 4, or a brownstone, or get out to the suburbs. Look, that need for more space is really important. So as a seller, don't focus on the price, focus on what your life is going to be like when you get to the next place and why you're selling the home now. So this is Brian Murray with today's and this week's market report for Hoboken and Jersey City on fire. The good, the bad, the ugly. Yesterday's prices edition. So let's see. The good. The snow is gone yesterday. But let's remember yesterday's snow and how horrible it was, and how, the snow never got plowed properly, and there was lousy parking, and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, now it's melted and it's gone, and hopefully no more comes. So that's the good, that it actually did melt. Was worried there for a while. The bad, when the snow goes away, it tends to leave potholes. I don't know exactly why this all happens, but it seems like the cities just don't really pay a lot of attention to it. It's like, how big do the potholes have to get before they come out and fix them? Now, in fairness, I was driving, down Park Avenue today, and there were some guys out there, kind of almost in the middle of the street, and they didn't have a cone or anything, and I went around them, and they're like literally taking shovels full of asphalt and just dumping them onto the street. I'm not really sure that that's fixing the potholes. And actually, half of it got on my car, and I was worried that my car was going to get set on fire by this hot asphalt. But again, they're on the street, they're just chucking it. It's like, I don't know that you would do that with your own driveway. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why these potholes, there's not a little thing that goes around and fills them and patches it, and that's that. I mean, there's got to be thousands of them here. Why do the cities not invest in something for that? So that's the bad, that there's a ton of potholes. I mean, I see people with really fancy cars, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, driving down Washington Street. I laugh. It's like, wow, they just don't care about their cars. I wish I had that much money that I didn't care about my car and I could drive my Lambo over these potholes. I bet they feel every bump, their heads hitting the roof. Hey, people got to spend their money on something. And the ugly. So the ugly is, I don't know if you've been trying to get from Jersey City to Hoboken, and there used to be that really cool cut through. You kind of go up on the back by Jersey Avenue, and you behind underneath where the turnpike comes down, and you just kind of pop through that little back corridor there. And then they started building after building after building back there. And now it's like this little new city, and there's half of the roads are closed, and when they open, there's going to be a gazillion cars because of all the traffic back there. So, while progress is great, that area is now no longer really applicable for a cut through, and it's just like the rest. So that's a little bit ugly. So I'll leave you with today's quote. It was by Lennon and McCartney. Yesterday, all my troubles were so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Don't believe in it, though. Yesterday's prices are for suckers. Today and tomorrow, those are the prices. This has been The Brian Murray Show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, all episodes of The Brian Murray Show can be found at themurraypropertygroup.com in the blog section. I do appreciate you following me on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, shouting out, giving me some comments, sharing my videos. I do appreciate it all. And as always, if there's anything that you disagree with, reach out to me directly, and I'll show you why you're wrong. Thanks for watching.